right?
Subscribe to dragmotoxboss and free, easy, and you can always unsubscribe at any time. My goal is 1.25k subscribers. If I hit 1.25k subscribers, I will release the quote-unquote Real Day Tutorial 3, so subscribe. Okay, so before we start this video, I thought it'd be a little interesting if I would say what's on my mind, okay? So I was on YouTube 2 seconds ago, and I just saw a video recommended to me called Married Woman Marries a Stranger. Yeah, I get that being cheated on is bad, but what kind of cheated woman would go right to marrying a stranger right after she got cheated on? It's these weird life lesson videos that get strange. Like, what's that one called? From Tomorrow's Teachings. I'll look it up here for a second. Okay, the title is Hot Girlfriend, let's just say lays in a bed with boyfriend's dad. What happens next is shocking. In that entire video, what ended up happening was, the son's, girlfriend is trans, and basically that person lays in bed with the father. Then the mother and the son find out, and then the mother and son are like, let's do this out of revenge. And then it turns out that the trans girlfriend is actually a boy. Well, actually no, not a. Well, we know he's the trans person was a boy originally. My bad. I meant to say the long lost brother. So then basically it's just like a family of 4 people. These life lesson videos are absolutely ridiculous and out of hand, especially from Tomorrow's Teachings. Holy crap. But anyways, and I'm not saying I'm against trans people, all right? I'm not trying to come off that way. Anyways, so today I thought I'd talk about something that's, you know, a bit more serious, all right? So I would have recorded this video and uploaded this yesterday, but I was actually insanely busy yesterday, so I couldn't. So I apologize for that, all right? But, I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't really be apologizing over here, should I? When I really upload 14 videos a day on average normally. So, like, who am I to apologize? I mean, I guess it's just out of politeness towards you guys. I mean, yeah, you'll understand, you know, you'll understand way more why I'm so, you know, apologetic to you guys at times as well. Anyways, so it's been 3 months since, and you know, the reason why I said I should have recorded this yesterday was because it would have been marked the 3-month anniversary. But then at the same time, if I literally released a video right on the anniversary, that would be a little bit, you know, kind of excessive too. Well, not really. I guess just like an anniversary or something, a terrible anniversary. Well, it's just simply because I have a good memory, all right? I mean, I remember that Astro Alex's rubber chicken died on December 26th of 2022. I remember a lot of things, all right? Jake the Fox's YouTube channel anniversary is February 3rd, 2019. Well, the day he created his channel. Maybe I should be celebrating Jake the Fox's 4-year and 4-month anniversary. By the way, he created his channel. I created my channel at the end of May of 2019. He created his channel at the beginning of February of 2019. So his channel is about 4 months older than mine, all right? His Jake the Fox channel, all right? Anyways, so it marks the 3-month anniversary. Well, we're around that time anyways of, actually, yeah, I will get some purple mushrooms. All right, anyways, my ADHD going crazy here. All right, anyways, so it's been a pretty wild experience. I do have to say one thing right here. These last 3 months have been, well, actually not the last 3 months, but more like the first 2 months post-breakup 2023. Because let's be real here. I was actually pretty happy the 3rd month of, like, you know, post-breakup 2023. I really wasn't affected by the time the 3rd month came around. But I do have to say, during this entire time period, I definitely was, you know, more sad. You know, way less amplified in the month of May of 2023, as you can imagine, and I literally just said. Now, it's been, you know, extremely sad, extremely crazy, extremely different. You know, like, I went from, like, oh my gosh, I finally have a girlfriend, to, oh, she broke up with me because of a flaw. And then basically just turned into, you know, me being like, why can't I ever get a girlfriend? And then like and keep her at least for longer than a month or 2 months, whatever. You know, how I'm like single all the time and all other stuff. I'm not even that, actually. I'm not even that insecure about it anymore, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm going to cover how that one day in April 2023 of where a big turning point realization came to mind, and I was like, yeah, I really don't depend on that stuff, all right? But anyways, and what I mean by that stuff is I don't depend on just simply being in a relationship, all right? Anyways, so I do have to say, I do appreciate absolutely everyone who's been there for me. Absolutely everyone who's, you know, stayed my friend. Well, I mean, I know it sounds kind of ridiculous because, like, you know, why wouldn't you guys stay my friends? Why wouldn't you guys stay my fans? You know, that's ridiculous logic. But honestly, you know, throughout this part of this breakup experience, and unfortunately, it screws with your brain. Whenever your brain is like, you know, if it comes to something that is affected, that your brain takes very seriously, such as a relationship, it really can, you know, take a toll on your brain. I mean, right after I got broken up with, you know, my brain's mindset at one point in time was like, I'll never find anyone better. I mean, even whilst thinking that, I deep down inside knew, yeah, this isn't the truth. Absolutely everybody who's ever been in a breakup before has gone through that feeling of, I will never find someone better. All right? It's completely natural, all right? It is completely natural. And I'm glad that, I was there to tell myself, yeah, it won't last forever. All right? Well, actually, I guess it wouldn't really make that much of a difference, except for, saving my reputation a little bit, of where there was no moments of me saying I'll never find anyone else. Like, I've never outward on stream said that, all right? I mean, yes, my brain set, why do I keep saying brain set? My brain's mindset once was that, but I never truly believed it because I know that is an absolutely ridiculous mindset. Even if I didn't even fully understand that concept, I've been rejected many times in the past before. I've, had a crush and then, it left and stuff. I know that, like, feelings for people, go away. It's basic human psychology, all right? Anyways, so throughout this time period, right after the breakup, at first it was, my brain being like, oh my gosh, is she still watching my content or whatever? She probably is, but what I meant by that is like, I hope she gets back with me or whatever. And, I just had the mind. There's Vettel. Hey, Vettel. Hey. I'm in the mushroom cave, so I can't really message Vettel here in chat. Vettel is so legendary. Vettel is such a freaking legend. Anyways, so I basically, whenever I'd stream, I just think of my ex all the time. And, as for every single stream, there were dull moments. There's usually dull moments in, like, every single stream, if not almost every single stream. It's just, what happens. And when I was more sad about the breakup, whenever there'd be a dull moment, I would start missing her a lot. And I would, like, start getting all sad and stuff. And, as time progressed, I don't get nearly as sad. I just feel bored anymore because, whenever there's a dull moment going on and there's nothing going on, I feel like I think this is psychology. I think this is a part of humans. Well, yeah, obviously it is, but I think this rule is correct for human psychology. I'm gonna walk around so I can give myself time to heal in the Oaklands. Anyways, it's a part of human psychology. Actually, I'll take these purple mushrooms out actually and sell them, and then I'll come back in. But it's a part of human psychology that, like, I think so at least, that, like, whenever you're bored, something that's on your mind a lot, you'll just start thinking about it. All right, since there's nothing else to distract you from that. All right. And there's JRM2. Too bad I can't communicate to JRM. It's fine. I'll be able to talk to them in stream later today. All right, it'll be fine. I'm so excited for stream today. Now, post-breakup 2023, I would stream absolutely every single day. I would constantly feel depressed, and this was true depression. Proof? There's so many online sources that say you feel depression. And if that's not depression, then what I felt was pretty freaking bad. Like, seriously. Okay, maybe I wasn't majorly depressed, but I was still depressed at a time period over my ex leaving me. And I would constantly stream to numb the pain, all right? I would be really upset, so I'd stream, and it'd be my escape. You know, I would, like, stream, and I'd be like, okay, I'm a little bit happy. And then literally, right after the stream ended, I'd go back to feeling really sad. I even cried a couple of times right after the breakup, all right? I don't know why I keep announcing that I cried. I don't feel like that's a thing I really should be announcing over and over again, but I'm open to you guys, okay? At this point, I really just don't care, all right? And I only cry once a year on average, all right? I only cried one time last year, and I have to say, tears of joy filled my eyes. Tears of joy got the best of me. I full on started crying over listening to Versus Santa FNF in November of 2022. Anyways, let's hope that I don't have to cry over serious stuff, and I only have to cry over Versus Santa FNF. And, you know, cry tears of joy and cry of tears of just, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Ah. Anyways, so post-breakup 2023, my ex left me. And the way she left me, too, it was kind of sudden, too. The fact that it was sudden and the way she broke up with me really shows that she probably has not felt bad about it. Maybe she felt bad for breaking my heart a little bit, but based on how she broke up with me, I don't think she missed me at all. You know, I feel like if you went through a breakup, because to be fair, this is my first official breakup. I feel like if you went through a breakup of where, you know, maybe, you know, there's a situation, like, you know, where the other person misses you, I feel like you'd feel a little bit better. I feel like you really would feel better. Because I was just left with, like, you know, and she doesn't even care nearly the same amount. And at the time, oh my gosh, this is stuck in here. At the time, you know, right after someone gets out of a breakup, you know, their mind will go crazy and they'll be like, I need a girlfriend, I'm going to be lonely. And that's just how it is. That's just how the mindset is, okay? Because, you know, and the whole, like, psychology behind it is, you know, your brain is on a lot of love hormones like dopamine and stuff like that. Oxytocin, I don't know, one of them. Dopamine is just like happy chemicals, so you can get them from anything. So dopamine, and then oxytocin is the love hormone, I think. And not chemical, hormone, I meant to say. Hormone, all right? Now, you know, when your brain is constantly, you know, has oxytocin going through it, you know, you start to feel a feeling like as if you're high or something. And then, like, when it immediately stops, like, you know, prime example here, when you get broken up with, the chemical stops. Not the chemical. Why do I keep saying chemical? The love hormone stops. And then you start feeling effects as if you're like a drug addict and you've been taken off of drugs. Or like if you've drinking alcohol and you're an alcoholic and you've gotten off of alcohol or whatever. So your breakups really suck. Like, actually, I'm diving a little bit deeper into this. Breakups are basically just being forced to have a withdrawal. And there's no way out of going through the withdrawal unless your ex came back. Or if, you know, you had a rebound relationship, which I do not recommend. I recommend you give yourself enough time to heal and then think about moving on, all right? I'm not going to step into another relationship because, you know, I had to made a whole evaluation for a completely separate reason, all right? I will talk about this later in this video. And this is going to be a super long video, so buckle up, everybody, all right? I should have said that at the beginning of this video. I mean, I guess you guys could just look at the timestamp. Now, I was, you know, in March, I would constantly think about her. And, you know, I've said this in stream. If you weren't here for then, you know, JRM was there. Vettel was probably there too. After the first week, felt like a turning point. Like, you know, like a new page was turned. Like, I actually am starting to feel better. And in fact, as a matter of fact, you know, every single time it genuinely hit the 1 week mark. Like every single time a week passed, I feel like, you know, a new leaf turned and I felt better and better and better. And then eventually it didn't really feel like that because the pain was, you know, so little that it was pretty hard to notice. I mean, I'll bet it still goes on to this day, but the pain is just, you know, like let's say this pain meter, 0.5%. 1 week later, let me think. I have to do a little bit of math here. Hold on. 0.05% taken off a week later. Now you're at 0.45%. I'm really doing math here. Not much of a difference. Not much of a difference because, you know, yeah, like, how are you gonna notice a difference that small? Like, you know, it used to be like when I first got broken up with, I'm just going to make rough calculations here, but like it was probably like a 100% to like maybe 10 to 90%. So like a whole 10% was taken off. Not, or 20, I'd say 20% was taken off. That feels like a difference, okay? Now, this entire time period, well, right when I got broken up with and I made the video, everyone, not everyone, but some people came in with comments, you know, trying to help me feel better. And I really do appreciate everyone who was there for me. You know. Now, I did make a mistake, and I urge you not to make this mistake. I really urge you, I really, really do urge you not to make this mistake, okay? Do not try and message your ex after the breakup. I feel it's best to go a little bit of time without communicating towards them. If it's a type of situation where your girlfriend is mad at you and then they say we're done, then try and win her back, but don't be obsessive with it. If you cheated on her, I wish that no one watching this video will ever cheat on anyone in the future. But if you cheat on someone, you know, don't try and win them back. You cheated. I mean, there are some very rare, exceptional circumstances. But usually, like 99% of the time, once a cheater, always a cheater. Just don't date them anymore. All right? Or, you know, don't be married to them. Whatever. But anyways, hey, there's Vettel. Oh, and he's got the 4-year anniversary merch on. And the unofficial Dallas in the Bone Why Gift of Stone pants. Sorry fans, sorry boys, but I don't wear unofficial JB Drag Motocross Boss merch. I only wear official merch, alright? I'm too cool for the unofficial merch. No, don't worry, I will wear it sometimes, but normally I only like to wear the merch that, you know, I pass to be on my profile, and that is like, you know, officially part of the channel. That's just the way I am. If I didn't have my own official merch, then yes, I would wear the unofficial JB Drag Motocross Boss merch. All right, it's just, you know, given the fact that literally I am the owner of the channel, I am JB Drag Motocross Boss, and what I put on the merch is, you know, what I, you know, find best for the channel, and usually what I find best for the channel is usually what I want as well. So, yeah. So, you know, my preference as well, what I think would go best. So, yeah, obviously I'm going to wear my own merch, you know, a crap ton more. JB Drag Motocross Boss merch. Whoa. I love JB Drag Motocross Boss merch. It's so legendary. It's so legendary. It makes me feel so strong, prideful, and just amazing. Just amazing. But anyways, what I recommend is that you stay out of contact with your ex for 30 days. Maybe even give yourself 6 weeks. All right? Maybe 80. Not 80. 8 weeks. Not 80 weeks. 8 weeks. You're definitely over it after 80 weeks. If you're not, I don't know what the hell is up with you, but like if you're not over it after, oh, you know, 80 weeks is a little over a year. Okay, maybe you're not entirely over it, but like I'm saying, you shouldn't have to wait 80 weeks to talk to your ex once again. And I don't mean talk like, you know, try and date them again. I mean talk like just, you know, friendly, like, hey, how's it going? You know, whatever. To communicate, I should rather say. Now, basically, here's the errors I made. I kept in contact with my ex, and then I would, you know, it would just, like, slowly, you know, drive me sadder and sadder and sadder, especially the fact that she, you know, was extraordinarily cold towards me. I mean, at least way colder than she used to be, and, you know, never DM me first and ever again. And, you know, it, like, I had to eventually, like, block her, like, once, and then I thought I was fine, and then I had to block her again. Well, not block her. I never blocked her. My bad. Just stay out of contact with her. Basically, just tell her, you know, don't message me and stuff like that. I'm not, you know, fully proud of how I, you know, dealt with, like, the entire, like, breakup and stuff in terms of communication, but this is really my first official breakup. So you can't really blame me over here, all right? But I did it as best as I could, all right? And, you know, I made sure not to say anything stupid as well. I mean, you know, one of the messages, I did kind of go a little strong with, like, saying, you know, I even, like, threw in a couple curses, right? But, you know, it's not like my ex, you know, hates cursing. And it's not like I was cursing at her. I was just saying, you know, this effing makes me so effing upset or whatever like that, you know. And then, you know, a couple days after me doing that, like, you know, I apologize. Said, you know, I didn't mean to come off as rude as I did. So, yeah. Now, the fact that she does not nearly care about me as much as I cared about her, you know, the past couple months. In fact, I don't really care about her that much anymore, actually. But, you know, shocking fact to say, I probably still care more about her nowadays than she cares about me. Just goes to show how little she cares about me. Well, probably, at least. You never really know what's going on the other side. You don't fully know, but, you know, it's a pretty, I'd say, pretty damn accurate guess. Like, you know, she used to be, you know, majorly a part of my channel. A major part of my channel. And she just one day just left. Just left, like, as if she stopped caring about me, like, and as if we were never friends in the first place. Now, I do get that, you know, relationships are relationships, and, you know, when a breakup happens, it's never the same between you two. But keep in mind, she probably doesn't care about me. That's what makes it, you know, a little more odd, but I don't really question it much, all right? I talked to Dalai Gresser in the collab that we did. And I was like, I'm shook how love can be that powerful. And he was explaining to me that when you date someone, you open up to them. And when they, you know, immediately stop caring about you, you feel betrayed. I can kind of understand how that's true. Because, you know, have you ever just, like, sat in a call and you, like, you know, spilled out personal thoughts and feelings to a friend, and then 2 seconds later, they just like started getting mad at you because you guys are playing a game, and they didn't, and when you talked to them, they didn't even, like, you know, understand or anything. They're just like, okay. Yeah. I kind of, like, you know, similar concept. Not exactly the same, and now I'm flying. Ooh. I'm flying. What? Did I die? Did I die? I just teleported to my land. What? What? Okay. Now, an extraordinarily sad fact. But the fact that my ex, you know, and if she's watching this video, honestly, I don't care. You can feel as bad as you want. I don't give a crap. Because when you don't care nearly as much about me, like, you know, the fact that I probably still care about you more than you care about me, even when I hardly, you know, even need you. Like, at this point, I'm 99.5% over the relationship, but, you know, who knows? Maybe I'm 99.55% over your relationship, and there's only a 0.45% left. Oh, that tricky math. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. I don't pause when I press that hotkey when I hold down shift. Anyways, you know, and it's not fully your fault. I get that, like, breakups are kind of like this. You know, it does make a little less sense that, you know, you just, like, pretend you have absolutely nothing to do with me. That's how it feels anyway. even after the breakup. But like I said, you probably do not give a crap about me. I mean, yes, sure, it would be awkward if you watch this and then if my ex watched this and then, not you, the average viewer, if my ex watched this and then, you know, she starts feeling bad and stuff like that, right? Don't fully feel bad. You know, it's not really that much of your fault anyway. So, but, you know, honestly, I'm done giving regards for caring. Because you just cut me off. Like, I'm not, like, you know, saying, you know, this is unfair, like, I'm still, like, mad over the breakup or anything. I'm just saying in general, like, because of the way it ended. And it's pretty freaking weird, but, you know, I'm not that agitated. Oh, wait, shoot. Oh, I go over here. I'm not, like, that agitated over it or anything, you know? I just have more of like a, you know, and I guess this goes for, you know, fans who, you know, hardly show up as well. Like, you know, for example, Red Oways or Raleigh Bryce. And I know that, you know, they're busy, right? But like, you know, who knows? Maybe my ex is busy. But, you know, you know, for them as well, I'd also, like, I just have this general rule of where, like, you know, if someone doesn't care about me, I don't really care about them either. Kind of a little more intense, you know, towards my ex just because she's my ex. But, you know, that's just personal feelings, you know, and that I'm mostly over anyway. And, you know, I'm not going to blame her at all for that. This is pretty hard to explain, but if you guys can pretty much grasp on what I'm saying here for the gist of this, I just, you know, I'm not going to give regard. And, you know, like I said, this goes back to the basic rule. Like, I'm not going to make an entire video talking about Raleigh Bryce if he hardly shows up. Does not matter if, you know, he's busy or whatever. You know, that's just the way life is. If you want to be in the community and then you're super busy, I'm not going to talk about you a lot. You know, that's just life is. Sometimes life is unfair. All right, I'm sorry. But for those... But if you're extremely busy, but if I can notice you're actively trying your best to be there as much as possible, even in, like, chat or whatever, or, like, comment, like They Hate Ray, for example, yeah, I have more respect for him. But, yeah, I'm not going to go and talk about Raleigh Bryce, you know, like, make an entire video dedicated to him, all right? Or The Official Brick. I'm not making any more videos on you, boy. No hard feelings. And, you know, the only reason I'm making a video on my frickin' ex is because, you know, well, she's my ex. And, you know, this is content to make about it. And, you know, I'm documenting my experience. And I'm actually helping out the people, you know, who are there for me. And, you know, I know people will say, you know, oh, I'm there for you and all that other stuff, right? Yeah. But what I'm really trying to say is, like, people who care about me a lot in terms of friendship. Now, I'm trying my best to convey this not in a mean way, but at the same time, not lie about anything. It's kind of like an in-between, and it's kind of hard to convey. But if you can grasp the general idea of what I'm saying, that'd be great. All right, that'd be great. Because I don't feel like explaining this to you guys anymore. Stop it! Ow! Ow! I have sat here and stayed silent about this pain for this long. Vettel, you do not get me with a chainsaw. Not chainsaw. That's a saw, not a chainsaw. All right. Anyways. Imagine if someone just has that video playing in the background, and then, like, at the beginning of that yell, they think I'm actually talking about my ex. Oh my gosh! If you actually are listening to in the background, and if, like, I didn't even mean to make it sound like I'm making a joke about, oh, I'm mad over my ex. I'm not actually mad over my ex, but I was joking around with Vettel, and I somehow accidentally made it for the people who were just listening to the video. I somehow might have accidentally made it seem like I was referring to my ex, and I had anger out of nowhere that I just released out of nowhere. No, I'm just being funny. I'm just being funny, okay?
Yeah.
Vettel! Vettel! You do not hurt me with that saw! Stop it! Stop it! I've endured enough pain! I've endured enough saw pain! What the frick? What do you have to say for yourself?
So...
Okay, alright.
I'm cutting you.
Alright, I'm kicking you out of my solo video now. Anyways, this form of mindset of me, you know, just being neglected. And I feel like this is mostly because, you know, of like a breakup thing. It's kind of an in-between thing, alright? I'm not going to bother explaining it. And I don't want my ex to feel bad either. Don't feel bad. Alright, but, Vettel! Vettel! Holy crap. Alright, anyways. But it kind of manipulated and tricked my mind. Not manipulated, but tricked my mind into like thinking, you know, sometimes I would just like see Jake the Fox and how, or like Astrolix, or just the common fan and how much they appreciate me. And sometimes it would boggle my mind because, you know, my ex was, you know, one of the most important things in my entire life to me. So, you know, it has a big impact on your brain. Like when someone you value a lot stops caring about you, you start to question, you know, the people who are not as valued in your life. You know, when they show you appreciation, it starts to, your brain's like, wait, these people actually care about me? I'm actually cared about? Now, obviously, I know, you know, that's just basic, you know, that's just basic common sense. You know, of course people are going to care about me. Even if they're not fans of my channel, of course there's going to be people who care about you. We're not all cruel human beings. I'm not saying my exes, but you guys get the point. Like, it's, you know, like, I'm, you know, run this channel. I'm nice to people. Why would all the people be cold and mean to me as if they were my ex or something? Well, actually, my ex is not mean to me. I'm twisting up my words again. Oh, my Lord. When my ex left, a part of me kind of left too. And it is 99.55% healed back. All right. But there's still the 0.45% that left. And it just feels crazy. Just gone. Just gone. This entire breakup was definitely a very dramatic experience. You know, even me getting into a relationship, all of this was crazy. So much time has passed in the breakup that I don't even feel, you know, I don't feel obligated to talk about it in my streams. This is the last time you're really going to hear me mention my breakup anyway. If you do hear another mention, it'll be a very casual mention of, oh, this reminds me of, like, oh my Lord, I'm more sad than the post-breakup of 2020. Actually, I wouldn't make any jokes like that. But, you know, just like a funny joke or whatever. Or like, you know, just a funny mention, you know, to make light of the situation. But, anyways, this will be the last serious time you hear me mention this, all right? If you're gonna miss me talking about my ex, why? I know it's kind of like interesting and dramatic, but seriously. Seriously, like, you don't want to hear about someone talking about their ex forever. I'm sure most of you agree with that. Holy crap. Post-breakup 2023 is what I'll really, you know, refer to whenever, what I'll say whenever I refer to this event, because it actually sounds kind of fancy, especially when I say 2023 instead of 2023. You know, has been a very interesting experience, has been life-changing, has been upsetting, but it also helped open my eyes. Like, you know, I knew you guys were all good, great fans, but it helped me, it opened my eyes even further. You guys are truly amazing people. You guys endlessly support me. You guys are there for me. Each and every single one of you, I want to thank you. And here's the thanking portion of the video. Each and every single one of you, thank you for being there. If it weren't for you guys, I would be still, you know, more upset about my breakup. Thank you to each and every single person for being there in the streams, for being there in the comment section, the live stream chat, the Discord VCs, whatever the hell. Just DMing me once in a while, sending me a message. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to absolutely everyone for being there, for showing the smallest ounce of appreciation. Because when my ex broke up with me and basically just disappeared from my life, it hurt me. It broke me. The fact that you guys were still here for me really made me extremely happy. And I'm glad that, you know, so much time has passed and I've gotten over this so much that if I actually imagine myself, I'm like, how would I feel if my ex came back one day and was like, I want to date you again, and came back on the channel? It would feel weird. Yes, subscribe to JB dragmotoxboss for 2 million IQ. But anyways, weird. Like, it would be very weird, which is good because I'm not used to the feeling of having her in my life. I honestly should not, given the fact that she won't even give a hoot about me. You know. And like I said, I'm not saying it's fully her fault, and, you know, maybe she cares about me as, like, a general fan or whatever. Like I said, you know, I'm not blaming her, just, like, the general in-between stuff. That's all I'm really basically trying to say. I'm not blaming her. I'm not blaming her, okay? You know, just feel hurt partially because of the breakup. Not really hurt anymore, but I did feel hurt then. And, you know. Yeah. I know most of this is just, like, because, you know, well, an ex leaving is going to be, like, a major impact. An ex not being a part of your life. But then part of me also says at the same time, she really just ditched me like that. Like, wow, that's kind of cold. But who knows? Personal issues maybe busy. Who knows? I'm not going to talk about that concept anymore, all right? I've over-explained this entire thing. But all I know is that you guys have been there for me. All the countless hours you guys spent with me. All the times you guys let me rant about my ex. I'm even tearing up a little bit because of how happy you guys make me. The fact that I will literally just, you know, sit there feeling sad over my ex, just absolutely leaving my life. But I look over. Well, not really. I don't know you guys are well, but I look over, figuratively, and you guys put your hands on my shoulder and say it's gonna be okay. That say, hey JB, I want to play this game with you. I want you to play this game. I like watching your videos, JB. Your videos are very interesting. I'm sorry to hear about your ex. I can't believe she left you like that. This was so unfair to you. You are a great person. You did not deserve this. All that stuff. You are a great friend. He's always there for us. Actually, no one said those words specifically, but I wouldn't be shook if a fan thought those words specifically. But someone has said, you know, very similar to those words. Why am I pointing that out? Why am I being very literal right now? You guys were there. You guys are here. You guys made this breakup pain go by faster. Meaning, like, you know, made me heal from it faster. You guys created a big distraction in my life from my breakup pain. You guys want to constantly spend time with me, and I look forward to spending as much possible time with you guys as possible. As much possible time with this entire JB Drag Motocross Boss community. I look forward to going into streams. I look forward to hanging out with you all. And I'm glad that there's people in my life. Lots of people, too. There's one thing I have to say. But when my ex left, she may be left with friends, family love. I left with the same, but I left with more. I left with the entire JB Drag Motocross Boss community. You guys stayed on my side. You guys, you know, were there for me. I mean, actually, that makes a lot of sense because I'm the YouTuber here and not my ex. And you guys never learned who my ex's name was, but that's not the point. I left with the community, you know. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for absolutely everyone here. I'm so thankful that, you know, that my brain being tricked by thinking, oh, I'm worthless due to my ex not caring about me. I mean, obviously that's not true, but like, you know, your brain will feel like that. You know, I would have felt this like maybe about a month and a half ago or something, or, well, 2 months ago, really. But anyways, you guys pretty much helped with that pain of, you know, being forgotten, being tossed to the side. You guys showed me that I matter. And that, you know, I'm not the foolish one for, oh, wow, that person doesn't actually want to be with me, but I want to be with them. You know, it makes you feel a little foolish sometimes, but you guys being there makes me feel less foolish. You guys are like, there's so many more of us. We have so much better times in this community than her. Not to say she's not allowed to join the community as a friend. Go ahead. For all I care, I don't care. You know, I get that this is a breakup. You know, no hard feelings. But all I'm really trying to say is thank you. Thank you to absolutely everyone out there. You guys are all amazing. You're amazing human beings. You're an amazing community. Getting to go home, hop on my PC, and have people say, yo, it's JB, he joined. JB, when's the next video? JB, when's the next live stream? You guys constantly entertaining me. Whenever I join a Roblox game in like Dalai Gresser's server or Dallas in the Bones server or Vettel's server. Actually, I don't think Vettel has a private server. Actually, I don't even think Dallas in the Bones has a private server. You guys get the point. And just being happy to be JB dragmotoxboss. And also to have the ability to, like, you know, create a video like this, talk, and to actually have people listen to you. No, I'm not trying to be passive-aggressive by saying that, but I'm actually just saying in general, like, you know, yeah, it's amazing. Thank you, everyone. You're all incredible. Oh, and there's Maple Out. I was literally just thinking of him. You guys are all amazing. I truly love you guys, all right? And don't take that in a romantic context. Don't. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you guys are here to keep me company. My love life luck honestly sucks. But the fact that I have an amazing community, also known as you guys in the amazing community, just makes me feel like, yeah, that really doesn't matter. I mean, at least not now, because, you know, a lot of you guys are more active nowadays. That really doesn't matter. You know, some people have worse luck. As long as you're happy with, you know, your life. What? Maple Alex. Oh my gosh. Maple Alex doing his little rants against Meme Random. That's kind of funny. That's terrible. He doesn't like... That's terrible that Maple Alex doesn't really like Oaklands anymore. I mean, I like it a little bit. I like it sometimes, just for a little bit of grinding. But yeah, I do mostly get bored of it nowadays, too. Yes, I know I haven't built anything, so I'll eventually... You better not. You better not. Maple Alex, you better not! Maple Alex! Maple Alex, I swear you better not choke me! Maple Alex! He has this grabby grabber. It's funny. That was funny. Maple Alex, I swear you better not freaking choke me. I swear to goodness, if you choke me. Goodness gracious, boy. Goodness gracious. Now, if I haven't clarified this enough for you guys to understand, I know it sounds like, you know, I might have like this attitude of missing my ex, but like I said, nowadays I'm just over it. I really don't care about my ex anymore. Most of what I was talking about was just, you know, how I felt the past couple of months, but way less nowadays. But, you know, I still feel a little bit, you know, but not really that much. But, you know, mostly just, you know, thank you guys for helping me get over it. I really do appreciate it. I really, really do. Thank you guys. You know, I can finally be free from pain from this breakup. I can finally be free. I can just listen to some music or record some videos, be happy. Be happy. And I am truly happy.